Have you heard of the incredible Course de Café Challenge? This unique competition has been thrilling spectators in Paris since 1914. Imagine skilled waiters racing through the streets while skillfully balancing trays piled high with coffee, water, and delicious croissants. The challenge covers a bustling 2-kilometer route, testing not just speed but also extraordinary balance and agility. Participants train hard to master this craft, showcasing their ability to navigate through crowds without spilling a drop. The current record for this impressive feat is a jaw-dropping 13 minutes, and it brings out the best of Parisian flair and finesse. It's not just a race, it's a celebration of the art of serving, embodying the city's rich café culture. Many locals and tourists alike gather to cheer on their favorite waiters, turning this event into a lively spectacle. So if you ever find yourself in Paris, don't miss the chance to witness this fascinating event. Why do you think this traditional competition has lasted for over a century? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Lake Balaton is a gem. Nestled in Hungary, Lake Balaton is often referred to as the Hungarian Sea, and it truly captures the spirit of summer for locals and tourists alike. This nickname highlights the lake's vastness and beauty, even though Hungary is landlocked. The lake stretches over 77 kilometers and is known for its warm, shallow waters, making it perfect for swimming, sailing, and sunbathing. To enhance its beach-like atmosphere, towns around the lake have developed sandy shores, vibrant beach clubs, and plenty of recreational activities. From picturesque sunsets to lively festivals, Lake Balaton offers something for everyone. Visitors can enjoy delicious local cuisine at waterfront restaurants or explore charming villages dotted along the shoreline. So whether you're into swimming or simply relaxing with a stunning view, Lake Balaton truly feels like a seaside retreat, doesn't it? Discover the secret behind pangolin scales. Pangolins are truly remarkable creatures, known for their unique ability to curl into a ball as a defense mechanism. Their scales, made of keratin, the same tough material that makes up our nails and hair, serve an essential purpose, providing incredible protection against predators. However, these fascinating mammals face a dire threat, primarily due to illegal trafficking. People hunt pangolins for their meat, which is considered a delicacy in some cultures, and for their scales, believed to have medicinal properties. This voracious demand has pushed pangolins to the brink of extinction, making them one of the most trafficked mammals worldwide. Conservation efforts are crucial to ensure these unique animals can thrive in their natural habitats and continue to inspire wonder with their extraordinary biology. How can we help protect pangolins from this alarming fate? Is it really true that Easy Bake Ovens were dangerous? The Easy Bake Oven, a beloved toy for kids in the 1960s, was marketed as a delightful way for children to create baked goodies. However, under its charming exterior lay a major safety risk. The oven used an actual light bulb to generate heat, which could reach the scorching temperatures. This meant that little fingers could easily get burned while trying to retrieve their treats. Reports of injuries began surfacing almost immediately, prompting concerned parents to call for recalls. Despite its intent to spark creativity and joy, the Easy Bake Oven became infamous for these dangerous mishaps. Could toys that promise fun actually pose such risks? This situation raised important questions about toy safety and the responsibilities of manufacturers to protect children while they play. As we remember this iconic kitchen gadget, it serves as a reminder to always prioritize safety in play. What if I told you blue carbon is our ally? Coastal ecosystems like mangroves, seagrasses, and salt marshes are not just beautiful to look at. They are incredibly important for our planet. These ecosystems store carbon, helping to fight climate change. When plants in these areas grow, they absorb carbon dioxide from the air and hold on to it in their roots, stems, and soil. This process captures carbon in a way that helps keep our atmosphere healthier. Mangroves, for example, can store up to 4 times more carbon per hectare compared to tropical forests. Seagrasses also play a key role, covering the ocean floor and providing habitats for fish and other marine life. By protecting and restoring these vital coastal ecosystems, we can enhance their carbon storage potential, making a significant difference in our fight against global warming. How incredible is it that nature can aid us in combating climate change? Did you know wolves are family-oriented creatures? These incredible animals often form strong, lifelong pair bonds with their female partners. In the wild, wolf packs are not just groups of individuals. They are primarily family units. This means that their social structure is based on kinship rather than the familiar idea of a strict alpha hierarchy. A wolf pack typically consists of a breeding pair and their offspring, working together to hunt and protect their territory. This family dynamic fosters strong loyalty and cooperation, ensuring the survival of the group. Furthermore, the young learn survival skills from their parents and older siblings, creating a tight-knit social fabric that is remarkable in the animal kingdom. So next time you think of wolves, remember that their strength lies in their familial bonds. This is what makes them such extraordinary and fascinating creatures. Have you ever imagined flying powered by pedals? In 1902, an inventive New Yorker named Gustav Whitehead patented a fascinating flying machine that relied on bicycle pedals and compressed air for power. While this contraption never soared through the skies, Whitehead's ambitious vision predicted a future where personal flying vehicles would be common within just a decade. His ideas opened the door to countless innovations in aviation, inspiring future inventors to experiment with human-powered flight. Although the technology of his time wasn't quite ready for liftoff, the seeds of creativity he planted eventually blossomed into modern aircraft that we see today. Can you imagine how different our world might be if Whitehead's dream had taken flight? His bold attempt reminds us how imagination often leads to groundbreaking advancements, paving the way for the incredible flying machines we rely on now. Why exactly does the xenomorph wasp terrify scientists? This eerie insect, first spotted in Australia, embodies a life cycle that resembles a horror movie. The xenomorph wasp is a parasitic species known for its shocking reproductive strategy. Female wasps inject their eggs into unsuspecting caterpillars, transforming these once active hosts into living nurseries. As the larvae develop, they feast on the caterpillar from the inside, slowly draining its life. When they finally mature, the larvae burst forth, leading to the caterpillar's demise. This gruesome process showcases nature's chilling methods of survival and perfectly reflects the iconic xenomorph creature from the Alien series, which has captivated audiences with its menacing behavior. As scientists study these wasps, they gain insights into extreme evolutionary adaptations that allow some creatures to thrive in brutal ways. How much more do we have to learn from nature's darker side? Did you know your heart pumps gallons daily? The human heart is an extraordinary organ. With an astounding average of 100,000 beats each day, it tirelessly works to circulate about 2,000 pounds of blood throughout your body. This means that in just one day, your heart moves nearly 2,000 gallons of life-sustaining blood, delivering oxygen and vital nutrients to every cell. This incredible organ measures roughly the size of your fist, yet it performs a monumental task that keeps you alive and thriving. Each beat is a silent champion, powering your movements and fueling your energy. The heart adapts to your needs, becoming faster during exercise or slowing down while you rest. Understanding how crucial your heart is emphasizes the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle through proper diet and exercise. So the next time you feel that familiar rhythm, remember the incredible work your heart does for you every single day. Can you believe someone hiccuped for 68 years? This incredible record belongs to Charles Osborne, who started hiccuping in 1922 while trying to weigh a hog. Imagine living with hiccups every day for nearly 7 decades. During his hiccuping spree, Osborne tried countless treatments, but none worked to stop the relentless rhythm of his body. His unique condition has puzzled doctors and fascinated people worldwide, turning him into a living medical mystery. Despite the challenges, Osborne continued to live his life, even making it to the Guinness World Records. His hiccups finally subsided shortly before his death in 1990, leaving behind a legacy as the longest bout of hiccups ever recorded. This bizarre tale serves as a reminder of how unpredictable the human body can be and the strange things that can happen throughout our lives. It also raises questions about how our bodies work and why some conditions remain unexplained. Are there other unusual medical stories waiting to be discovered? Guess what really drives Edison Jr. to sell snake oil? Thomas Edison Jr., the son of the famous inventor Thomas Edison, had dreams of following in his father's monumental footsteps. However, instead of groundbreaking inventions, he ended up hawking questionable snake oil products that he falsely claimed were new discoveries by Edison. This deception not only tarnished his family's legacy, but also brought about a serious legal battle between father and son. Thomas Edison was understandably furious and took action. The result was a legal agreement that required Edison Jr. to quit using the Edison name for his dubious ventures. In exchange, the elder Edison agreed to provide his son with a weekly allowance. This unusual arrangement highlights the pressures of living up to a legendary name and raises questions about integrity, ambition, and the consequences of seeking fame through deception. What do you think? Was Edison Jr. trying too hard to carve his path? Why did food leave Ireland during the famine? The Irish potato famine of the 1840s was a catastrophic event that left millions starving while food was still being exported from Ireland to England. This stark contrast reveals the harsh realities of economic policies at the time. The British government prioritized market efficiency over humanitarian needs, allowing food like grain and livestock to be shipped abroad despite the widespread hunger back home. While field after field of potatoes rotted away due to blight, the wealthy continued to profit from exports, demonstrating a chilling disconnect between those in power and the suffering populace. Many argued that this practice was not just cruel, but also a moral failure that compounded the tragedy of the famine. The effects were devastating. An estimated 1 million people died from starvation and disease, while another million emigrated from Ireland, changing the cultural landscape of many countries. This painful chapter in Irish history forces us to examine how economic interests can overshadow basic human compassion, leaving us with a haunting question. How do we ensure such neglect never occurs again? Prepare to be amazed by the power of smiles. By the early to mid-20th century, smiling in photographs became a delightful trend, showcasing a cultural shift towards more casual and spontaneous portraits. This change was driven by a longing to capture authentic moments rather than stiff, formal poses. The phrase "say cheese" rose to fame during this time, cleverly encouraging people to pull their lips back, resulting in a bright and genuine smile. This evolution wasn't just about how we looked in photos. It also reflected broader societal changes in self-representation. As cameras improved and became more accessible, people began to embrace the joy of showcasing their true selves, rather than adhering to rigid norms. The transformation of smiling in photography highlights how technology and cultural values shape the way we express ourselves over time. So next time you snap a pic, think about the history behind that smile. Hard to believe, but water hemlock is deadly. This notorious plant, known scientifically as Cicuta spp, is considered one of the most toxic plants in North America. Its dangerous reputation comes from the potent neurotoxins it contains, particularly cicutoxin. When ingested, even a small amount can lead to violent seizures, paralysis, and ultimately death. The plant often resembles harmless species, making it easy to mistake for edible plants. Found in damp meadows and along streams, its small white flowers cluster at the top, and its leaves look similar to those of parsley. Given its lethal effects, it's crucial to educate yourself about water hemlock to avoid any unfortunate accidents. If you ever come across it in the wild, remember, admiring its beauty from a distance is the safest choice. You might be shocked to learn that recycling paper saves energy. When you recycle paper, it uses about half the energy needed to create brand new paper from trees. This is a big deal for our planet. By recycling, we're not only cutting down on energy use, but also helping conserve precious resources like trees and water. In fact, making paper from recycled materials saves around 60% of the energy compared to making it from virgin materials. This means fewer greenhouse gases are released into the atmosphere, helping combat climate change. Plus, recycling helps reduce the amount of waste in landfills. Every time you toss a piece of paper in the recycling bin, you play a vital role in protecting the environment. So the next time you decide between tossing or recycling, remember you aren't just cleaning up, you're making a positive impact on our world. Hard to believe, but water fights radiation. Water is more than just a refreshing drink. It's an exceptional shield against radiation, especially against neutron radiation. Neutrons are tricky particles that can penetrate materials like concrete and lead, which are typically used for other types of shielding, such as gamma rays. What makes water special? It has a high hydrogen content, and hydrogen atoms are particularly efficient at slowing down and capturing neutrons. This means that in nuclear facilities or during certain medical treatments, water can serve as a vital protective barrier. Not only is it abundant and easy to manage, but it also poses fewer hazards than heavier materials. So next time you take a sip of water, remember it's not just hydrating you, it's also acting as a powerful shield against radiation. Isn't that fascinating? Did you know that neuroimmunology could change depression treatment? This exciting field is all about understanding how inflammation in the immune system affect our mental health, particularly regarding conditions like depression. Researchers are uncovering fascinating links between the immune response and brain function. For instance, scientists have discovered that inflammation in the body can influence mood and emotional well-being, suggesting that a healthy immune system could play a crucial role in preventing or treating depression. This breakthrough opens doors to innovative anti-inflammatory treatments that can address the root causes of mental health issues rather than just their symptoms. Imagine a future where new medications not only target neurotransmitters, but also calm inflammation to support mental health. As neuroimmunology continues to evolve, we may soon have powerful tools to help millions find relief from depression in ways we never thought possible. Did you know bowler hats started as safety gear? In the mid-19th century, the bowler hat was created to protect horseback riders from low-hanging branches while they rode through the countryside. Originally designed by hatmakers Edward and Thomas Bowlers, this sturdy headgear proved useful for ensuring riders didn't get bumped on the head during their travels. However, as time passed, its practical origins transformed into a fashionable statement. The bowler hat became a staple for British businessmen and cultural icons, with its rounded crown and narrow brim appealing to those wanting to exhibit sophistication. People began to associate the bowler hat with social status, and it soon became a symbol of the urban gentleman. Its status was even solidified in popular culture, often spotted on characters in films and literature, lending a sense of class or eccentricity. Today, while not worn for its original purpose, the bowler hat continues to represent a unique blend of history and style. Isn't it fascinating how something so functional can evolve into a fashion icon? Discover the Mackenzie River's incredible journey. The Mackenzie River, stretching over 4,000 kilometers, is the longest river in Canada and showcases a breathtaking array of landscapes as it meanders through the country's northwestern territories. Beginning at Great Slave Lake, this mighty river winds its way through forests, tundras, and majestic mountains before finally pouring into the Arctic Ocean. Along its course, the Mackenzie provides essential water resources for local communities, including indigenous peoples who have relied on it for generations. It also supports a rich variety of wildlife, offering habitat to animals like black bears, moose, and numerous fish species. The river's health is crucial, not just for the environment, but also for the economy, as it facilitates transportation and fishing activities. With its stunning beauty and ecological importance, the Mackenzie River stands as a vital artery in Canada, connecting people, nature, and history. How does this incredible river continue to shape the life and culture of the regions it flows through? You'll be surprised by what sushi really means. Many people think sushi is just raw fish, but it actually points to the vinegared rice that is the cornerstone of this beloved dish. The rice is seasoned with vinegar, sugar, and salt, creating a delightful complement to whatever ingredients are added on top. Sushi can feature an exciting mix of items including cooked seafood, vegetables, and even tropical fruits. On the other hand, there's sashimi, which consists of thinly sliced raw fish that's served on its own without any rice. So when you enjoy sushi, Remember, you're celebrating the rice as much as the ingredients that accompany it. This delicious dish has roots in Japan and has evolved into countless varieties, making it a favorite worldwide. Next time you dig in, think of the flavors and traditions behind that tantalizing bite. What will you choose to try? Ever thought about why local governance matters? In 1990, voters in Colorado made a groundbreaking decision that shifted the balance of power in 3 small towns. Instead of relying solely on state or federal authorities, these communities chose to delegate key decision-making responsibilities to local leaders. This move was about more than just politics. It was a bold statement of faith in grassroots democracy. By empowering local officials, residents aimed to address issues unique to their areas, from education policies to public safety. This choice reflects how community members can directly influence the quality of life around them. It's a perfect example of citizens asserting their rights and responsibilities and shaping their own futures. This initiative not only inspired other towns across the nation to consider similar approaches, but it also sparked important conversations about the role of government. Could this model offer solutions to today's challenges? Have you ever wondered why bubbles keep baths warm? When you take a relaxing soak, those fluffy bubbles do more than just create a fun atmosphere. They play a crucial role in insulation. Bath bubbles, made from soap and air, form a layer on the surface of the water. This layer traps heat, acting like a cozy blanket for your bath. As a result, the water stays warm longer, letting you enjoy your bath without constant temperature checks. The science behind this is fascinating. Air is a poor conductor of heat, so it helps to slow down the heat loss from the water. This means you can immerse yourself in a soothing bath while the bubbles work their magic. Next time you're unwinding, take a moment to appreciate those little bubbles for being practical helpers in your relaxation routine. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can make your experience even better? Surprisingly, it's a fact that hemostats save lives. This vital surgical tool, developed in the 19th century, transformed the way surgeons handle bleeding during operations. Before the invention of the hemostat, managing hemorrhaging was a challenge. Surgeons had to rely on outdated methods like sponges and clamps, which were less effective and time-consuming. The hemostat, featuring a locking clamp design, allows medical professionals to securely grasp blood vessels, significantly reducing blood loss during procedures. This innovation not only improved surgical outcomes, but also made surgery safer for patients. Imagine enduring a major operation without the ability to quickly control bleeding. Yikes! Thanks to the hemostat, doctors now perform surgeries with greater precision and confidence. Without this remarkable tool, many lives would be at risk during surgery. How did we ever manage before this amazing invention? What happens when a sponge faces challenges? Surprisingly, a live sponge can reconstruct itself within hours if it's forced through a mesh. This incredible ability showcases the sponge's remarkable resilience. Sponges are fascinating creatures that don't possess a brain or nervous system, yet they can heal and reform their structures after being damaged. When faced with such stress, like being pulled through tight openings, they react by quickly reorganizing their cells to restore their shape and functionality. This process not only highlights their adaptability, but also plays a crucial role in their survival in varying marine environments. It's like watching a superhero in action, transforming and mending itself in record time. Scientists are studying these remarkable properties to better understand resilience in nature, and even apply these lessons in areas like regenerative medicine for humans. Who knew that something as simple as a sponge could teach us so much about strength and recovery? What if I told you Australia is the flattest continent? This unique title comes from its average elevation of just 300 meters, or about 1,000 feet. Unlike other continents, Australia has a super-old landmass that has been weathered down over millions of years. That means it has experienced significant erosion, which smooths out its surface, making it flatter than places like North America or Europe. Plus, it hasn't seen as much volcanic activity, which typically creates mountains and highlands. Instead, Australia offers wide open spaces, deserts, and flat plains, showcasing its distinctive landscape. Picture the vast outback stretching endlessly under the bright blue sky. All these factors combined make Australia a remarkable geographical phenomenon. So next time you think of the land down under, remember its unique feature of being the flattest continent on Earth. Isn't that fascinating?